Streaming engaged. And then silence forever.
Yay. I was trying to figure out what kind of engagement joke would be funny, and I'm like, I'm too tired to not have it be bad.
Yeah, no, probably just don't.
Well, because I'm engaged, and so it doesn't have to be directed toward outwardly. I'm just like, okay, so I think I've got all 3 chats open. I say as I look at 2 chats and go, which one's the other one? Happy Friday, everybody. It's Wednesday. But for some Americans, it's basically Friday because they don't have to work tomorrow.
Properties. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Does that make
Microphone.
sense?
Yeah, no, microphone is a bit iffy because it just dinged. So.
How so?
It just went offline for no reason and did the boo noise. I'm very hot as well. And the radiators aren't on. That's not a good sign. Anyway.
So when you said you were feeling better, that might have been a little bit of overestimation.
Yeah. My sleep schedule is more or less back on track, although I did say I slept for like 13 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'm very well. Poo.
I slept for 5?
Yeah, no, you just you're way ahead of the trauma on me.
So one of like
Thank you, Paleo, for the biddies.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, while we're talking about bits, my stream is viewer supported as well. There's no ads here. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills or YouTube Super Chat. I guess there might technically be ads on the Twitch stream, but I don't get money from them.
No.
That's Twitch. Yeah, so there's this music venue in Nashville closing down. And tonight's the last show.
Right.
And so, but they had the same band doing a show last night and tonight, and it was, and we got tickets to last night's show.
Okay.
And it's this band that has 4 guitarists, a bassist, and a drummer. And the fun thing about that is that they write their songs in such a way that each person kind of gets a break at some point in the song and can go goof off and do silly stuff on stage. But with 3 other guitars still going, it doesn't really, it's still like
you can't tell.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good system. So I'm like, wow, this is really great, but it's also super intense.
Yes.
There is no way when they're wrapping up at around midnight that I can just go home and go to sleep. And my kid is staying with the other side of the family for Thanksgiving, so I'm not responsible for anybody else right now except me.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So I'm just like, I'm gonna just enjoy my night out and go to the local dive bar that has some pinball machines and just wind down for the evening, right?
Yeah, right.
And so they come out to do the last song, or well, they were already out. They're doing the last song or whatever, and they're like, just because this building is closing, the Nashville art scene is more than just a building; it's a community. We'll see y'all again somewhere. You can take away a building, you can't take away a community. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's cool. And then they're like, by the way, also the party doesn't have to stop just because it's midnight and we got to stop playing. We're all gonna be hanging out at this bar, and I'm like, isn't that the bar right next to the bar that I was gonna go to? But the bar next to it's great too. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm gonna go wind down and have a quiet drink and play some pinball. Like we get there and there's just the whole place is just packed out the door. And I'm like, okay. So I still got to play some pinball, but that place has never been so busy as it was at 12:30 to 2:30 a.m. on a Tuesday.
That sounds like fun. Quick notice.
Yeah.
Bakura has gifted 10 Stream Roots packs to the community. Thank you, Mental, for the 300 biddies. You're catching the stream on break. You want to show some love? Thank you very much. Bone Bites has resubscribed for 20 months. It's very much appreciated, everybody. My heart will never be the same after that jump scare. Yes.
Oh, you get jump scared. Ooh, fun.
Oh yeah, I still get jump scared. No, I had a very on Monday. I had one of those. Was it Monday? When I streamed from 10 o'clock because I wasn't awake at the normal time, I ended up getting one of those really heavy duty, we're just going to break you kind of streams. You know how those go.
Yay.
So it was a lot to take in. So
that's fun.
They've decided that they're going to start again, but please don't. Thank you very much. I'm tired. The Streamlink code has expired. Okay.
Aren't they supposed to after the
they
first
are
10 go?
they are supposed to, but I forgot to remove it. That's my apologies. They will give you a special
Eats
code
legs and
later
played
on.
sour.
Oh yeah, I forgot that sometimes I share your stream.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do that. Let me just mute site here.
Remember, guys, regular Streamlink cards apply because I'm on a call with another hermit. So
I'm another hermit.
Yeah. So no, I've just refunded that one, by the way. So those at the 9 o'clock stream tonight, that's entirely doable because that's just Abby, and Abby just likes to watch me suffer. Joe or not so much. So
No, I hate watching Cleo suffer. Makes me sad.
Yes.
I want her life to be full of happiness and joy. Well, my mic is working, I think. Yay.
My mic keeps on having moments when it goes off. So that's unfortunate. Let's just keep on shoving things into the back of the computer. I don't know why it keeps on going off, but it does.
Well, I can still hear you is the weird thing. Is it a different mic that's disconnecting and reconnecting that you're using for Discord versus your stream, or?
No, the one on Discord is the same one, but it just stops working for OBS specifically.
Huh. I really just like how streaming technology is the most fragile bit of the tech stack.
It is. I need to buy a new mic, is what I'm saying. Or change the cabling, or get a new computer. It might be the computer at this point. Are you still there, Joe?
Yeah, I'm
okay.
I'm pulling up different James Webb space images.
That's fine. It's just a case of
new star forms.
Yeah, what just keeps happening is you go silent and I think, has it disconnected?
No, I'm sorry.
That's fine. We've reached tonight the 250 goal.
What does that mean? Do you have to wear a platypus or something?
No, I just have to risk 3 gross beans at once.
Oh no.
Yeah, they enjoy it though. Okay, but as someone with a degree in computer science, have you tried turning it off and on again? Glitchy, it's it's a continuous problem within multiple turn off and turns on. So yes, I have.
Okay. Well, so I'm gonna. Yeah. I'm gonna try drawing until I feel better about your problem.
That's okay. My problem is irrelevant in the grand scheme of things.
Oh no.
I know. So long as people can still hear me most of the time, it's fine. So we're here. That's what we're here for, chat. You're here to hear me 90% of the time. And Joe being silent usually means he can't, which is unnerving.
I'm listening. You're talking to your chat about your tech
I am
problems. That's
talking
not
to my chat,
something.
but I'm also talking with you in the call. So, you know, I was
Yeah,
sort
yeah.
of
But I
talking
was
to you
waiting
as
for you to
well.
finish addressing your tech problems because, like, there's like nothing I could really add that would be helpful. Like,
Hang
have you
on.
tried opening it up and connecting the wires to the contacts better? Like, that's what is that gonna do? Connect the wires better? Ugh. I've I'm trying to be less involved when I don't need to be.
That's fine. Thank you, Mini Cheese Mouse, for the biddies. Just watch Spirited if you want. What is Spirited? Christmas fluff?
Oh, it's the prequel to the first half of Spirited Away. So they're gonna
Okay.
make a new one called Away after that, and it's gonna be just based on the last half of Spirited Away.
Okay, I've never seen Spirited Away, so.
It's a Miyazaki film. It's one of those Japanimation ones.
Okay. So not really for me then.
I mean, if you liked Howl's Moving Castle,
which I never saw. Which is why when Joey mentioned it to me on Empires, I just went, more kind of this thing that I understand what the reference is.
yeah. Well,
So-
Green mentioned it too.
Who did?
I think Green mentioned it too as like kind of the model for the Hermit Tower.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't hear that bit because, you know.
Oh.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
I had a lot of opportunities last night to think about crowd surfing.
Did you do crowd surfing?
I did not because I
Do
did
you
not
regret
want to
it?
get dropped. What?
Do you regret it?
Not doing crowd surfing? No.
Okay.
That was clearly the right choice. But
Clearly.
no, but what I was thinking though was like there's I remember seeing somewhere somebody said there's this tragic element to the idea that as a child there will be a last time that your parents pick you up, but you won't realize it at the moment. And then
my
you'll be
parents
too big.
picked me up very often anyway, so
Yeah. And then I was also thinking though about like how like heavy people are when you're a pallbearer. I don't know if they do pallbearers in England.
yes, we do pallbearers, Joe.
Yeah, I've been
Yes,
a
we do.
pallbearer a few times, and like.
I have never been.
But you know, I was thinking like crowd surfing is one of the few opportunities between being a child and being a corpse that you have to be carried by others. And there's something I don't know, kind of nice about that.
Sure. Sure.
Leona's not convinced.
No, I am not, Joe.
Okay.
I am not.
That's fair. But yeah, I was thinking, you know, you're always talking about going to the gym. Maybe I should go do some strength training so I can lift the people around me joyfully more often, and they can experience a small moment of being suspended between youth and death.
Is that what they want?
I don't know. I didn't ask anybody because I'm not like capable. If I was like, "Hey, do you want me to pick you up?" and they were like, "Awesome, yeah," and I'd be like, "Okay, well, let me go to the gym for 2 years." They'd be like, "What? No, that's. I thought you meant now."
I don't know how to feel about this whole thing. Sure, Joe. Sure.
Okay.
I've had to carry a friend after a night out. I don't think that's exactly what Joe's getting at here. But I'm not sure that that's not what he's getting at either.
Well, I mean, no, I'm talking about like just physically carrying people. So if Anna Bomb Banana had to carry a friend after a night out, then that would.
I guess it counts.
If it's physically carrying somebody.
This feels weird. Sure. I got piggybacked home after a heavy night out. I've never been drunk enough that people have had to carry me anywhere.
Neither have I.
Mostly because I don't find it that fun anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, starting Christmas bullet journal.
Oh yeah? What does it say? Winter, December?
Winter vibes, and that's the date page. Because I was going to do a Christmas quote, and they're all very twee. So
Twee? That's
twee.
that's British for like too cute by half.
It's cutesy. Yeah.
Cutesy, okay.
Cutesy and not nice, usually.
You're derisively describing something as cute.
Yes.
I understand derision. Derision, I understand.
I say that as I'm making cute little gingerbread people. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I can have layers. It's fine.
Well, gingerbread people don't have to be twee. They could have, like, I don't know, serious problems.
Gingerbread trauma.
It's like, this gingerbread guy really overdid it on the credit cards this year.
Maybe not that much trauma. Maybe, like, dial back on the trauma, perhaps.
Yeah.
Not saying no trauma, I'm saying less.
Nepatal Legion says cars are called that because they carry you. I guess that's true. That is derived from carriage. And carriages are for carrying you.
I mean, I guess.
At any age.
So it's not the last time you've been carried. So technically the last time you'll be carried is in a hearse.
Woo!
Woohoo, hearses. Or wherever you go to get your ashes scattered.
I don't know. I'll probably not get burnt or whatever. Immolated? I feel like there's a word for that.
Cremated is the word for that, Joe.
Yeah, cremated. I probably won't do that.
I kind of want to go for the most, like, I want a water burial if they're legal by the time they're around, which is not the same as being buried like in the water.
Buried at sea?
No.
What's the difference?
The difference is it's like a water cremation where your body is
wait, so they burn you in really hot water?
No, what they do is they get usually they get not an acid but an alkali mixed with water. They put you under very high pressure and it dissolves your flesh, and it's better for the environment ultimately. So, and it just leaves it just leaves very clean bones behind, which then can be ground up and used as fertilizer. That's what I want.
Or it can be put in a classroom.
I don't want to spend the rest of my days in a classroom, Joe. I'm going to say no to that one.
90% of the people that touch your bones at that point would be like, "Do you think this is a real skeleton?"
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to be in a classroom.
I mean, honestly, I can't imagine anything that better captures the spirit of running these chats on these streams than having people poking my bones for a century going, "Is this a real skeleton?"
Well, that's the good thing, Glitchy, about a water cremation is you can then have your bones turned into ashes and traumatize your children's friends that way. I don't think water cremation is going to be viable by the time I die, because people are just
why not?
People don't like the thought of it, so they're just like, no, it's not legal.
It's not legal.
Well, it's legal in California.
Oh, okay.
I think.
So,
Or
I
maybe.
mean, that's a good reason to move to California for
Yeah.
retirement, anyway.
Yeah, but I don't want to live in America. Particularly not when I'm old. That feels bad.
But we've got a gerontocracy.
Yeah, but also crap healthcare for when people are old.
But America.
You know how the song is America F yeah? No, the answer is America F no.
I actually got to see that film early. I was at the Tower Records, which is how you can tell I'm old. And there was somebody there going, "Hey, do you want to be part of a test screening of a film?" And I was like, "Okay." And so my roommate and I went to the movie theater, and it was Team America World Police.
Oh. That's fair. What have you walked into? We're just discussing end of life care and plans.
Hey, Chloe the Great and Powerful, tips 3, our first tip of the stream. It says, "Whoa, do you think this is a real skeleton?" So I'm going to go ahead and rotate the camera 3 degrees angular here. Thank you very much, Chloe the Great and Powerful, for kicking us off on the tips.
If let's get this real. If people did come and poke my skeleton, what I would do is I would like to be a ghost. To then just knock off their hats every time they poke my skeleton. Because, of course, only people wearing hats would be able to poke the skeleton.
Yeah, I mean, that's just proper.
Yeah.
British people know you have to wear a hat when you're poking a skeleton.
It's the law.
The lore.
And then people get really scared and go, "Oh no, spooky ghost!" And I'm just like, "No, just annoyed ghost. Leave me alone." I'm like dealing with people when I was alive. Don't make me deal with people when I'm bloody dead.
I like that you're just like such a homebody that you're like, yeah, once I'm a ghost, I'm just gonna hang out near my skeleton all the time.
Yeah. Well, because if I'm acclimated, I guess is the term, then
I'm used to being near my skeleton, so I don't want to go.
Well, no, like the opposite, like because you know you'd basically put me into the water and then I'd be everywhere, and people would drink me, and then you know animals would drink me. So it's like I've got to choose a place, haven't I?
Oh yeah. A lot of people want to be drunk when they're dead. That makes sense.
I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be attached to a place particularly when I die. I just think, you know, yeah. Like, if you ghost, arguably you'd be attached to your mortal vessel.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm the one arguing that, so yeah. I too wish to be slurped up by nature once I passed. Right? Use me as fertilizer, it's fine.
I'd like to point out that I was trying to talk about something upbeat, which was crowd surfing.
I think
the chat here got fixated on the death thing. This is we're talking to y'all about what you want to talk about, but don't come at me and be like, "Joe, you're so morbid."
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely they're going to come to you at being the morbid one here.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think talking about death is necessarily morbid. I think
not necessarily.
You know, it's just a case of what do you want to happen when you're not here? Cool, I get to influence things after I'm dead. It's great. Plant me as a tree so I can be tall for once. That's if the tree survives.
Only the strongest survive the trial. The trials?
The trials. The treening. Joe mentioned corpses first. Did he?
Oh, I mentioned pallbearing, which, like,
Oh yeah, no,
size.
this was absolutely your fault. Then you should know by now that at least my chat is going to get the death thing and go, death? We're talking about death?
Let's see.
What are we saying, Joe? What are we saying?
So Nepeta says that he's gonna get a do not cremate tattoo. You know, you can put a lot of stuff on your skin, but it's not going to be as legally binding as a real end of life plan that's like witnessed by an attorney. You know, I mean, people write silica gel do not eat on silica gel packets, and people eat those all the time. So I wouldn't depend on something that just says do not cremate.
I mean, out of the options I've got, cremation seems like less of a fuss, you know?
I thought you were going to say out of the options I've got, silica gel is the healthiest.
Oh, no, I wasn't going there,
I
but,
haven't gone shopping for a few days. Also, thank you to Lakshmi13 for tipping 13, who says, thanks for the entertainment during apple pie making. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Thank you, Lakshmi13. Woo! So that's going to be, let's see, another 13 on the old rotatoscope here.
The rotatoscope.
It's like a rotoscope, but less cartoony.
Understood.
Rotating the face cam another 13 degrees. So thank you, Lakshmi13. Let's see if anything else is rolled in. Nope. We're all good.
Having a do not resuscitate 2 while being resuscitated sounds funny. Yeah, I'm pretty sure tattoos aren't legally binding, but you know, that does sound quite amusing. So theoretically, you could be turned into a cool sword. You can be turned into anything you like. I just don't think you'd be a useful sword.
Oh, I mean, the right sword in the right place can make all the difference in the world.
Are you quoting, Joe, by any chance?
Kind of Half-Life, but...
Ah, okay, yeah. No.
It's
now
something
I get
like
it.
the right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. Something.
Yeah, I think you're right there. It's pretty obnoxious. I particularly do not want to be resuscitated by someone who doesn't read the labels.
Well, good luck with that.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Do not use to make a Frankenstein-esque chimera tattoo. Might not be agreed to. I mean, arguably, that is working outside the laws already, so, you know. I think they'll go, well, that doesn't apply to me because it's not Frankenstein-esque.
You could have your bones turned into D&D dice.
I mean, I could. But I just think my bones would probably make for unfair dice.
Yeah.
And I don't want people to always be rolling ones on me. I've seen people burn their dice for less.
Oh no. They're gonna burn the water cremated person.
Yeah, I see. That kind of defeats the point.
Yeah. It's not a very good water cremation if I get burned after. Okay, people are tossing around tattoos ideas in my chat. You need to get like one of those ingredients lists ones, but that just says contains skeleton.
You could. Cleo could be internally in dice jail. You see me playing D&D. I'm always in dice jail, whether I roll dice or not. I rolled so many low numbers in this one character that I have. And it's just like, it's just not fair. It's like, it's never ones, but it's perpetually 4s and 5s. And it's like, It's not enough to be cross about, but it is pretty bad. I don't think I've ever gone first in combat ever in that campaign.
Oh no. You need to get some sort of feat that gives you advantage on initiative or something like that. Burn a feat. Burn a feat.
I'm playing a paladin, so you know.
I mean, I'm
They're
playing a
not very
wizard,
lucky.
but I'm taking a bunch of feats that let me mimic the stuff the monk does. So that anytime that the monk fails a roll, I can spend my next turn going, try it like this. And then I make an attempt, which I usually fail too, but I can at least make the attempt.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of, like, it's just one of those things where, like, you get a lot of opportunities to take feats in Pathfinder, and there's not as many feats that I'm interested in as there are feats that let me mock other players at the table. So you know what I'm going for?
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're going for a change.
You get it.
I do, which is the worst part. I get it. It's one of those groups where if you do go first in combat, it's already over. I'm sorry. I'm just good at DPS.
Yeah.
My character was designed at being good at DPS. And you did let me have a belt of not even like rubbish belt of giant strength. Mm-hmm. It was like the second worst, and it was like that's more than a normal person should have.
Yeah. So what I've got is I've got the feat Titan Wrestler, which lets you use certain types of grappling. You can like grapple, or you can like disarm, shove, or trip creatures that are way bigger than you.
Right.
That you normally wouldn't be able to like try to trip. But once again, I'm a wizard, so I also have a spell called Telekinetic Maneuver that lets me use my magic to shove, disarm, or trip a creature like 30 feet away from me, right? So basically, anytime in the fight that the monk tries to do it, like a lot of times we'd be fighting huge things, so I couldn't use Telekinetic Maneuver after the monk failed. But so I took this Titan Wrestler feat because the monk had the Titan Wrestler feat and uses it on huge stuff all the time. So now I'm like, now I can telekinetically trip these giant things.
Kind of glad we've never played D&D together, you know.
We probably should for like a charity thing or something.
Oh, we should, but I will kill you.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
No, and I think that's part of the reason why we should do it. Because I will kill you. But it'd be cute.
Oy. Yeah, we could, I was gonna say, I don't know how much you would like my character concept I usually play as in charity games. Because he's a Tabaxi sorcerer named Handleton Beestinger, and the core character concept is he used to be a caravan guard for like bringing fish inland. So all of his spells are either for keeping things cold or for like setting off an alarm to let the other guards know to wake up and hey, we're under attack.
Thank you, McLeslie, for the biddies. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, and the core kind of character kind of, I don't know if motivation is the right word, but the play style for the character is he's an enabler. And like whatever anytime anybody else at the party has a bad idea, he's like, let's do it. And we'll like start taking action before which in charity D&D games, you need to keep the action going. You can't just plan indefinitely.
Yeah.
So it's like if somebody's like, "What if we kick down the door?" Okay, I rolled a kick down the door. No, don't do that. Well, I've rolled. Like,
yeah. How would you feel about your character being taken out like immediately?
I mean, if it's funny, then that's fine because it's a performance. Like, this is a character I created for these games.
I'm aware.
So, like, if it's good for the show, then I think that would be fine. In fact, one of the last events that I played with this character, every time we hit a $100 fundraising milestone, the world ended in a different way. We were stuck in some sort of like apocalyptic time loop, but the world would end a different way each time. And yeah, because like some sort of so in that case, I think that my character died like 14 or 15 times over the course of the session, but it was fun.
I mean, yeah, no, that sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
Tabletop coin The Secret Life of Gingerbread Men, which would be fun for charity. You decorate gingerbread man as your character sheet, and the decorations give you abilities. That does sound like fun.
I saw somebody on Twitter was like, one thing you could do for a tabletop game is basically just let your players house rule any magic they want, any way they want, but you always write it down. And you then have them like so they're basically do you have Calvin Ball?
I know what it is.
Calvin and Hobbes, where like basically they just make up the rules as they go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you let your players do that with magic. But then when they get to like the end of arc boss, you've written down all of the rules for the magic system they created, and the end of arc boss is designed to completely like take advantage of every single one of them.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
I could get behind that as a system.
We've been going for 40 minutes.
And how much have you done, Joe?
I got a little bit of drawing done. I'm looking at this protostar evolution picture from the Webb Space Telescope's NIRCam. And it's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. You heard it here first, guys. Space is pretty cool.
It's Nebula L1527.
Oh, I know that nebula. It's very pretty.
It is.
It's got good schools.
Well, that's so important. It really helps with your resale value. Somebody says, where can I watch that charity game? It was one of the ones Saucefire did, but I don't know. I've tried to do a better job of like if I do stuff like that, put like a link to the Twitch VOD in my newsletter, but I think that might have been before I was doing the newsletter.
Possibly.
So it might not be anywhere.
It might just exist in the nebulous sense of exist.
Well, the problem is with Saucefire, he'll do these 48-hour charity D&D streams where he cycles out the party every 3 hours, but he DMs for like 48 hours straight or something insane.
Well, that's too much.
Or no, it might be 24. I think it's 24 hours.
That's still too much.
It's still like, so if I'm like, even if I told you what day it was on, you'd be like, there's 8 VODs here. Like, I don't know what day it was on. But yeah, Saucefire is a very fun DM. I should Next time he's doing call for players, I can give you a heads up if you want to try and get in a group with me.
Yeah, sure. What's the worst that could happen?
Well, you might have more fun in a group with other people, though, realistically.
No, I think we'd be fine, Joe.
Okay.
I wouldn't kill you outright. Not deliberately. On the other hand, it might be funny.
I'm gonna have to play something pretty tanky.
Honestly, I like being the person that gets in between the tank. Like at the moment, my character's AC is 22.
Nice.
And just being standing in front of people and having like 5 different mobs try and hit me and only one gets a single hit in. It's fun. I enjoy doing that.
What class are you that you can have an AC of 22?
I'm a paladin.
Oh yeah.
Paladin with a belt of giant strength. So yeah, I am incredibly tanky, and I don't quite know how it was allowed, but it's fine.
It's one of those oversights that's like, well, now that I've allowed it, I'm just gonna have to throw 3 extra monsters into every encounter.
You say that, I get killed an awful lot for how little I get hit, because if they get a lucky hit, they get a lucky hit. Just nods at the it's my armor class. It's basically what the monsters have to roll to actually get a hit on me. And then a couple of thralls get 3 hits in a single round and the paladin gets upset. I don't know if I was upset specifically. It was just like, how? How is this? We need to go, and I need to go and have a good nap back on the boat before we go any further. That's different. That's realistic.
I'm not angry. I'm just recovering.
Yeah, I'm not angry. I'm just sore, okay? I'm the one, I think, that's died most out of that party. So... Darth Warthin has resubscribed for 10 months. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's a very dark blue. Thought that was black. And this is why I made all those swatches, which
you're definitely using right now.
Which I'm definitely not using, even though I should be.
It's good to know that you're like me and you use like everything that you've planned for.
I do all this legwork up front, and then I'm like, hopefully that will inform my improvisation later.
It does not.
I think it does, because like, then I know what the options are subconsciously, at least.
Sure, subconsciously.
Mahi Zero says, Mercy, I found this for you. Mercy Road 3, the Yule Tree Caper Game 2. Is that the Cataclysmic one? Let me verify that.
Right.
Oh.
Let's try.
I don't think this was the Cataclysmic one. I think this was... Because the Cataclysmic one, I feel like I played with, This is a different Soulsfire game. I'll link it anyway. But the Cataclysmic one, I think I played with, Holly? Whose name I can't remember. It was the one with... Oh, yeah. There was a machine that moved people up and down in a building, and the elf was just like, oh my gosh, this thing, it just makes me so happy. And I was like, awesome, we can call it an alpha later.
Of course. Hey, Snuffles. Are you searching for it now, Joe?
My Discord is. Because
Oh,
Discord has
okay.
the ability to post links, so...
Discord is magic.
Chloe the Great and Powerful says the Cataclysm one was in July. Okay. July 15th or 16th on the Draw for Charity Twitch channel would be where to check, according to Chloe. Based on financial records. That's a smart way to think about it. Like, oh, when did I give money to this charity?
Yeah, no,
So apparently
that's smart.
Yeah.
Hate the pun, not the punster. I feel like I can hate both.
Cleo has a lot of room for hatred art.
I mean, I do. I very rarely act on it.
Yeah.
I give myself very good advice, but I very rarely follow it. That's why I'm here with Joe right now.
Yeah, because you didn't listen to your own advice.
Own advice, yeah.
And go back to bed.
It's fine. I'm not that tired. I am still tired though, despite the fact I slept for 13 hours. So, good. Good. Right.
Yeah, I need to edit my next Hermitcraft Empires video. I have just had footage
started recording
piling
mine.
up. Say again?
I haven't even started recording my next one.
Like, it's one of those things, like, I log onto that server and stuff just happens, and I'm like, well, now I've got a video and I haven't even accomplished what I was trying to accomplish.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of good and bad, because it makes it look like I'm ineffective at accomplishing things.
Yeah. These stickers annoy me because they are the silver shinies is slightly offset from the picture there. The rest are fine, but I can't use these ones, and these ones had the giant cat on it, so now I'm annoyed. And these are the non-die cut stickers, so I have to cut them out manually.
Well, that's more
Hey,
crafty,
NJ.
though.
I mean, it is, but it's just sort of like, why would you sell kit stickers that are not die cut? Now I'm going to try and get through the sticker material, but not the backing material here. I don't know how good that's going to be.
That feels like the sort of thing where it's like, well, some parents feel like... some parents who homeschool their kids want them to have the hands-on experience of spending extra time cutting the stickers.
You know,
like it feels like that's one of those, like, very narrow markets. Like, there's somebody who wants their kid to cut out the stickers by hand, and so as a result, they sell them.
I just think they wanted to sell stickers on YouTube, not on YouTube, on Amazon, but didn't want to pay the extra to get them die cut.
Yeah.
Right. At some point, I'm going to get this sticker off. Come on, come off. You stupid little thing. Oh, I did it. I found the pressure. Found the pressure point.
Yay. Pressure.
Pressing down on me. Pressing down on you. Under pressure. Okay, cool. They are stickers. Look, I stuck one. Definitely stickers. Tumblr told me, Pick said, Joe, why? And now I want to see what Joe replied with. It's a bad idea.
Probably nothing helpful, if I had to guess.
I mean, statistically, no.
Yeah.
I mean, this one's all wreathy. And tree. Well, I know they're stickers now. Look, I told you they were stickers before. Just because you didn't believe me is not my problem. When I say they were stickers, do you think I hadn't checked? I checked.
I believe you, Cleo.
Good, because I was right. The stickers are cut this time. They're only cut because I'm the one cutting them.
Mm-hmm.
fine. See, I quite like Christmas wreaths. My mum would never let us have one when I was a kid because they reminded her of death. So
Really?
Really? Really, really.
Why?
Because you have funeral wreaths.
Huh. Yeah,
And
yes, but you have like a lot of other wreaths too.
yeah, I know, but now I can have my own wreath. Because she's no longer with us. Upsides to everything, I guess.
Death at all.
No. Believe it or not, I feel comfortable with my choices now.
Okay.
And people accuse me of being morbid. Upsides to everything.
People just don't know how to appreciate the upsides.
I had a friend get very annoyed with me when I made a joke when my mum was dying. And it was a case of, she's not your mum. Let me grieve how I want to. It's disrespectful. To who? She's already dead.
Complicated feelings about death.
Yeah, but they're my complicated feelings about death. You don't need to get yourself involved, love. Just annoys me. It's just like, leave me alone. Let me grieve how I want to grieve.
You can grieve how you want to. You can leave your friends behind because your friends still have moms, and yours is embalmed. And
She
these
didn't get
lyrics are
embalmed.
going fine.
We didn't get her embalmed because it is a case of, well, we're not actually going to go and view her. So, because that strikes me as morbid.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Like, going to see a dead body just strikes me as a bit, I don't know, a bit much.
Well, for some people it's important because that way they know that the person isn't still out there pretending to be it.
Yes, that's the reason.
Yeah.
Cleo isn't talking clear enough for the mic, I think. The mic's having a bit of a funny turn, and there it goes again. So, hooray. It's this mic specifically that's having a funny turn.
Oh, no.
Closed captions are just having a bad day. Okay. But at least I have closed captions at least a little bit. I trying.
Which stickers are you cutting out now?
This one's a little reindeer. These are the same batch of stickers. I got them all at the same time because I thought, oh, that looks like a nice set of stickers. And, you know, they're all a bit sparkly, and I like a bit of sparkles at Christmas.
But no other time.
No, because that's silly.
Other times of the year. It's a Christmas treat.
It might have sounded like a joke, but people really need to accept the person is gone. I don't think they don't accept it. I think it's a case of they like honestly, the person who told me that didn't know my mum. And then berated me for how I was talking about it. It was like, really? Just go away. Nobody even likes you. This is why they don't like you. Presents. That's what we want Christmas stickers with. Presents.
Should have a strong sense of presence.
Oh yeah, don't suggest somebody should get me a business expense for Christmas. That seems like a silly idea to start with.
Oh, like a microphone?
Yeah.
Well,
That's a
because the thing
business
is, if you
expense.
buy it for yourself, it's tax deductible.
Yeah. That's to start with. But also,
Yeah.
it's my business. I'm good. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
And I also have 2 microphones.
Mm-hmm.
This one and the one that I use like all the time. Let's get the sparkly car. Because I need sparkles in my life. I mean, not that I don't have sparkles in my life, you understand.
Oh, I totally understand.
Of course.
Sparkles left, right, and center, I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm very glittery in real life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have glitter trauma from when I taught 6-year-olds.
Oh, not at all. Not a bit of trauma.
Not a bit of trauma.
You're the least traumatized person I've ever seen teach 6-year-olds.
That might actually be true. Have you ever seen me cut myself?
No.
Like the knife is not a problem. I promise you. Open a pot of glitter once and you'll be glittery all your life. It's craft herpes. Once you've got it, you never get rid of it.
Yeah, someone says, "What nebula is this?" It's L15. I don't remember the next 2 numbers. L1527. I'll write that down at the top.
Good idea.
So then if people are like, "What nebula is that?" I'll be like, ILBL1527.
Did a literal spit take it craft? It is! Once you have it, you're never getting rid of it. That's what glitter is for. To make parents wish they didn't have children. Ugly Christmas jumper. Grian's sending me this year's ugly Christmas jumper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did a Last Life Christmas jumper.
Oh.
And we get one free, and it's like, do you want a Christmas jumper? Yes, I want a Christmas jumper.
But it's not like intentionally ugly.
No, it's more in the Christmas jumper style. It's not an ugly one. It's just
because I feel like the idea, like, oh, let's throw an ugly Christmas sweater party, like, oh, because people just had them because they were gifts and like we're actually getting use out of them. I was fine with that, but now that like people are like, let's make intentionally ugly Christmas sweaters that you'll only wear. Like, I'm just like, really?
Like the reason why I like the Christmas sweater from Grian is because it looks like it's supposed to be Christmassy, but if you know what's going on, like my family won't blink an eye at it, you know?
Yeah.
But if you know what's going on, you can see like all the Last Life stuff. If you work around horses, hay is stable glitter. Yeah. Now I'm thinking of those glitter bombs from Mark Robin made with the finest glitter available. And not the finest glitter, not like the best glitter, but very, very small glitter.
Yeah.
I would throw hands over that if somebody glitter bombed me with that.
Yeah, that series where he puts the packages on the porch is always highlight of the season.
I do enjoy it. My favourite one was when he put police lights in the box and the siren, and it was just sort of like, you know it's coming from the package, dude. You don't need to be that scared.
Well, there was one of them though where they the package got picked up and they were following the guys around in their car or whatever.
All right.
And like they could hear the guys like, okay, so now we got, look, okay, that was fun, but we got some real work to do. And then you could hear them like loading handguns. And they were just like, we're just gonna write this one off. And I'm like, you might actually capture evidence of a murder if you don't write this one off, or you might be able to stop one. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I feel like at that point where you've put yourself into this situation where like, haha, we're catching criminals, Like, you don't get to just throw them back because they're about to murder someone. Maybe you're now on the hook to, like, try to stop that murder somehow.
Yes, now you call the police.
Yeah,
and say,
like
hi,
you
we
can't
know
just...
where these people are.
Hi, there's some people who are about to murder somebody, but, like, I didn't get the impression they did that. Like, based on
Oh,
the way
yikes.
it was presented in the movie, they were like, well, that one, we're just gonna write it off. It's like, okay.
I mean, I understand the wanting to protect your own life thing.
Yeah, but, like...
Like a coward.
Uh,
I would have at least called the police.
yeah, I would like to think that maybe they did, they just didn't want to call attention to it, but...
Yeah.
Like, it seems like we handed that one off to law enforcement would have been a more reassuring thing than just like, we're not going to worry about that one.
Yeah. Glitter, because eroding plastic does not produce microplastics fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My problem is with glitter is the mess, because the children throw it everywhere. And the worst part was that was a parents come in, watch your child make crafts and join in, and their parents wouldn't stop them. One of the parents actively encouraged them throwing glitter on the carpet. It was I have to. It's fine.
I can see that being very distressing for you.
It was stressful because I had to clean it up, because I wasn't going to make the cleaner clean it, because it happened in my classroom, and that's just like above and beyond her job description. She was just like, no, it's fine, it's fine. And I'm like, no, it's not fine. Give me the Hoover.
I don't care if you're union. Give me that vacuum.
I don't think they were. People that leave messes at restaurants because it's their job to clean it up. Screw everybody who does that. I hate you.
Lakshmi13 says the absolute worst part of teaching is the parents. Just
Yes!
out of curiosity, I was going to say, I don't know if Lakshmi13 homeschools, but if I homeschooled, that would totally be part of my stand-up bit. I'd be like, you know, since we got started homeschooling, I got to say, one thing I learned is the worst part of teaching is the parents. I'm just terrible, you know? Just let my kid run around, do whatever they want.
Yeah. Some honestly, like, parents are just the worst. They just are. Like, I try to be accommodating and everything, and it's just sort of like, when they do stuff and it's like, why would you do that? Oh, it's easier than telling them no. You're the parent. That's your job. I have never met a child and seen the parents and not think that explains everything. I'd give the parent a dustpan and brush. No, because the headmistress would not have liked that.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Okay. Since we're at the hour mark, I kind of need to get more caffeine.
Go on.
Cleo, can you cover the chat while I'm gone, or should I put the be right back up?
I don't have your window open today. Give me a sec.
That is fair, and then I can cover for you if you need to grab a drink or something too.
No problem. Twitch. Joe, mute. Okay, I have your chat open.
Okay, I will be right back.
Cool. Okay, chat, now listen here. It's you and me. How we doing? Are we having a good day? It's missing a candy cane. I'll do candy canes later. It's fine. Anarchy! Now, I would like everybody to tell me one thing they're thankful for before tomorrow, so you actually get in practice, the Americans, before this inevitably goes wrong on your most holy of days. Thanksgiving is not a holy day. It's so I'm eating a concerning amount of pasta. We're definitely having a day. I'm thankful I'm off until next week. Good. Food for me. Thank you. Don't know how to take that, but thanks. Not a lot of thanks being given. Okay. If you were to give somebody a reason to be thankful that they could tell their parents, what reason would you give them? When my nephews couldn't go to school due to COVID, my parents are raising them. Tried to get me to teach them. No. Cleo goes AFK. We should just throw hands here for anarchy. I'm thankful for National Day for Truth and Reconciliation. Thankful to be off work and able... Oh, that's cute. Thankful for my new job, which is no longer soul draining. That is good. That is good. 2 days off. I won't have to be guilt-trapped about celiacs tomorrow. Thankful for glitter. Thankful for having an annoying cat. Yep. For my mummy's boy Tabby, who likes sitting next... a lot of people seem to be thankful for cats. I get behind that. Thankful for my birthday to being on Thanksgiving this year. Oh, that doesn't actually sound good, actually. That sounds like not. I'm thankful for wonderful and supportive partner. Suck up. Thank you, Cam. For your family. Aww. That's cute. Still more thankful for my cats. Thankful for relationships that make me want to be a better person. Make you want to be or make you actually be is the question. Thank you, my surgery went well yesterday. Well, we're thankful for that too. Thankful my partner matches the socks so I don't have to. That's one I can get behind. Thankful for having air that's mostly safe to breathe. Thank you for amazing communities that accept you for you. Thank you for friends and family, for online communities. Friendships I made from uni. Everyone here is lovely. That's actually good because a lot of the people I went to uni with sucked absolute arse monkeys. Year is ending better than it started. Thankful for me. Thank God for me. My mum and dad wanted a third child. I'm assuming that's you. Thank you for the Scene Black Sale. There's a Scene Black Sale Friday? Whoa, Blaze. Not Blaze. Who was that? Is that film? Thank you. Paleo Chip Biddies. Thank you very much. I'm thankful for Cameron's right lung. You're not entitled to it, Blaze. For the wonderful communities you and Joe have created. This was not how I didn't actually expect people to tell me what they were thankful for. I expect people to be joking, mostly. There's already a Steam sale on. Okay. I guess I know what I'm doing to check out. For Cleo and Joe stewing this morning to brighten your morning. For actually a good doctor who listens to your issues and does... A doctor that listens to you is great. A rare, but great. Okay, Blaze. Thankful to the hermits and the fan community, without whom I would not have met my girlfriend. There's a story behind that, Ink Curious, that we're going to come back to at a later date. Not right now, but at a later date we definitely will. To have a roof these people can do work on that keeps you awake unnecessarily. I mean, that's reasonable. When I was born, my dad looked at me and said, yeah, I'm now certain I wanted 2 kids. I was the third. Bit too late after that point. I'm thankful for other people's I'm thankful for, so I can crib off them. That's why we're doing this, R2C. I'm thankful that somebody got me into trying model plate tectonics for no particular reason. Look, at least I didn't tell you that your magical desert would actually be a desert. I did not tell you that you were in the shadow zone of a mountain. I was nice. Cameron said I could have the right lung. Cameron doesn't own himself anymore. He doesn't get a choice. I mean, that came out wrong, but you get the point. Being able to visit colleges in person for my advising again. Oh, that's cool. Cam, did you promise your lung to Blaze? I'm trying to let you keep your lung, Cam. I'm not joking. Hermitcraft and the Hermits really got through hard times. You know what? Same.
Hermitcraft, woo!
Hermitcraft, woo!
You know, I saw I was listening for a while. Sorry, I was having a coughing fit, and I was like, I
That's
should
fine.
not unmute until
That's
I've been
fine.
coughing. Sometimes if I get up to run around and grab stuff in the kitchen or whatever, takes a lot out of me. Somebody was talking about meeting their girlfriend or whatever through Hermitcraft. I think it was Incurious.
Yeah.
I saw this tweet the other day, modeled after the monologue Dr. Manhattan gives in Watchmen.
Right.
You're familiar with Watchmen, right, Cleo?
Oh, yeah, I've seen Watchmen.
Yeah, so the tweet is structured. It is 2012. My boyfriend is trying to explain Warhammer 40K to me. It is 2017. My husband is trying to explain Warhammer 40K to me. It is 2022. My girlfriend is trying to explain Warhammer 20K to me. And I was looking at that. I was like, you could do that with Hermitcraft. We've been around for 10 years now.
We have.
Yay, Hermitcraft.
I also met my partner through Hermitcraft technically. I mean, only technically.
Ugh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
YouTube chat is apparently not allowed to be thankful, only Twitch chat.
Oh, I wasn't reading YouTube. I can only read, like, Joe, I'm not you. I got two chats. That's all I can manage.
I don't expect you to be me, Cleo. Nobody does.
So thank you, Paleo, for the biddies. And our Only Hope pun has resubscribed for a whole year. I'm thankful for a year of subbing to the Emperor of Zombies themselves. Thank you for the bullet journal inspiration and sending good vibes to anyone who needs it during the holidays. You're welcome. I will probably be streaming on Thursday, just so you know, because, you know, I don't have anything better to do. So if you want to come and hang out for a bit on Thursday, I don't know what I'm doing, but we'll do something.
Yeah, there you go. I'm really hoping that they figure out how to open the Rift on Thursday, so none of the Americans have to get, involved. Like, let's just leave it to Europe. They've got CERN. Do they? I think they do. That's a real thing, right? That's not made up.
I'm pretty
so
sure
tired.
it's a real thing, Joe.
I'm pretty sure CERN is a real thing. It's like in Switzerland or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could open a Rift there. I'll come back on Friday night and be like, "Yay, I'm back on Hermitcraft. Next problem."
There are so many problems to this, Joe.
Joe, what's your plan for the Rift opening? I'm gonna go eat turkey and hope it gets fixed while I'm gone.
Oh, here's hoping.
Yeah.
I'm counting now, so that's why I'm quiet.
Oh yeah, I should also mention, since we're at the 1 hour mark, that this is a viewer-supported stream on my end as well, and tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. We are currently rotated 16 degrees, rotating 1 degree for each dollar that rolls in. Okay.
Dollar bills.
Okay. So, I'm not sure how much more I can really add to this one, this L1527. I feel like I captured the spirit of it. I'm realizing it's really hard to draw these space things on a black background with color pencils on white paper. Like, I should probably be doing this like with pastels on black paper.
I mean, yeah, that probably would look better. I'm not saying it'd be perfect, but it would look better.
Oh, yeah. I'll have to think of.
No, Joe, don't think. Just do.
Oh, I know.
That's never caused problems before.
No. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's something to talk about.
Oh God, what have I brought up?
Oh my gosh. I almost don't want to talk about it because I just want to see it happen organically.
Mm-hmm.
But has your chat been bothering you about Cub fans skulk thing?
No.
Okay, so you're out of the loop on that.
Oh, I know what's going on.
You know he added 2,200 Skulk catalysts to the server, buried underground.
Oh. Oh.
About 290 to 330 in each person's base.
Oh. Well, okay then.
Yeah. Next time somebody's like, Joe, I think you've gone too far. I'm just gonna point. So you're like,
Are you sure? Because I saw Cub place thousands of skulk sensors.
No, they're not Skulk sensors, they're catalysts. So they spread the Skulk when something dies above them.
Yeah. Yep, no. That is not my problem. Of things that are my problem. Not my fault.
It's not my problem either, but I feel like it gives me license to make myself other people's problems. That's the part I'm excited about. This is we have moved the Overton window of how obnoxious we can be.
And by we mean you. People are not people don't have a problem with me, Joe. Oh, Mini Cheese Mouse, thanks for the $3 donation. Nothing is coming up on my activity feed.
But yeah, I dug up 90 of those Skulk catalysts around Pixel Rift's base because I was working as security there. Put a banner in, marked each one I pulled out of the ground. Then I sold them back to Cub for some netherite.
See, that's just entrepreneurial spirit there, Joe.
I know. I asked Pix, I was like, Pix, do you need these? He's like, no. I'm like, okay. Hey, Cub, do you need these? What would you say the value of these is? He's like, oh, Joe, those are super valuable. I'm like, awesome. What's the market value of these? Some netherite.
Oh dear. Nothing came up because they use Streamlabs even though you have no links for it. I suspect, Mini Cheese Mouse, thank you for the donation. Those links that you're using should no longer work, but somehow you still have a link for it. That's impressive. It will still get to me. Thank you very much for the donation.
Hey, I got a PayPal tip as well from Ad Astra for one. So we're going to go ahead and rotate the camera 1 degree. Who says, did you know that those lights, those jets of light coming out of the protostar are static, stuck to the magnetic pole? Interesting. That's cool, Ad Astra. We're going to rotate me another degree. Thank you very much.
They work outside the confines of reality. It's impressive, though. So how's life? I've been very tired recently. And have not been sleeping great. Like, I have spent a lot of time just asleep, trying to get my schedule back on whack, but has it worked? Maybe. I'm not tired now, which was my goal for this week.
Yay.
Like this week, like this Tuesday, what I really wanted to do was be awake at Joe time and then awake at Abby time. And then everything else could just sort of fall by the wayside this week.
Yay. Well, thank you for considering me, Cleo.
I did. I didn't want to, like, I already, like, didn't turn up Monday at 8 because I was still in bed.
Yeah.
When I woke up on Monday and saw you'd messaged me, and I thought, oh, I had forgotten.
It was fine. I had work to do otherwise on the server, so.
Okay, cool. Cool.
No worries. I was gonna ask you to help me decorate my house. It's like, for Hermits Helping Hermits, do you want to help me decorate my new house? False gave me an apartment.
Oh, shiny. I need to
And so I
speak to
was like, I
Force.
need
I
to
didn't
do some
speak to Force.
interior decorating. Also, Mini Cheese Mouse tips 3 and says this makes Cleo bigger, right? Winky face. Nope, it just makes me rotate another 3 degrees angular. Do. It's at 20 degrees here. So thank you very much, Mini Cheese Mouse. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills and YouTube Super Chat if you too want to rotate the camera.
I know sleep sucks. It does. It does. I don't like it.
Kindless says, what if Joe continues the skulk sing on Hermitcraft and then blames Cub? I think I'd have to build a warden farm in order to do that.
Oh, is that how that works? Because is that what he's done?
He killed a bunch of wardens to get the catalysts, I think.
Kill the...
He killed like 2,200 wardens.
I think we need an intervention, Joe.
You know, he's not hurting anybody.
Isn't he?
That's a good question. I don't know how to answer that question. Oh, Doc has a warden farm. Okay, so I could just use Doc's warden farm.
Why would you tell him that, chat?
Doc likes pranks. Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah, Doc loves pranks. Doc, well known for being a pranker.
He does like pranking people. He just doesn't like being pranked.
Being pranked.
Oh.
Which arguably is the best person to prank.
Yeah, clearly.
I think the intervention was needed when he made an obsidian biome in season 4. I don't think I actually remember that.
I mean, you can make an obsidian biome pretty easily because you just move in the lava and then you bucket it.
Doc's pranks are a little extreme at times.
Mahi Zero says, I bet it took Cub a lot less time to bury those catalysts than it took for you to dig them up. You're not wrong.
Oh yeah, how did you find them all?
I found the first few by having stuff die near them.
Ah.
And then I started marking them with banners on a map and then extrapolating where others would be.
Right. Canuck gifted 10 subs to the community. Thank you so very much indeed. I really do appreciate that.
Morning, Incredimike. Kindless says, undoing entropy always takes more work. Yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong there. Hey, we got a tip rolling in as well from Canuck 1987, aka Seabart 1987 for 50. Woo! So let's go ahead and rotate that camera 50 degrees angular. Do.
Yay!
Yay! Thank you, Seabart, aka Canuck. Rotating the camera is all it took to say thank you. Visually, this thing takes a while to do the rotating.
Yes, Joe.
Got 10 more degrees. Hold on, I'm almost there. Woo! Choo-choo!
Couldn't figure out the song to last another 10 degrees.
No, I was out of song.
You're out of song.
I was out. It's hard to write songs on the fly. We could do a songwriting workshop video if you wanted.
I'm good.
I'm gonna be like, Cleo, what's something you want to write a song about? If there was a song in your heart, what would it be about?
Death.
Okay, death. Let's talk about that. What kind of death? Death occurs in so many ways.
Grisly, gruesome death.
Okay. And is this the grisly, gruesome death of your enemies, of your loved ones?
Of everyone.
Of everyone. Oh, okay. Wow, that's broad. That's very global. If we look at the song We Are the World as a template here, and then we have all of those people dying during the song. I
I'm
think
not
the
sure.
rest is pretty implicit.
Is it? Is it?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
you could write it yourself from there. We are the world of pain. Okay, looks like we got another PayPal tip rolling in. Let's see who it is from. We got 20 rolling in from Incredimike, who says 20 more degrees of support for the arts. Thank you very much, Incredimike. Let's go ahead. Rotating this thing for 20 degrees.
Red, have I sung that song on stream before, or do you just know that song?
Wait, what song on stream?
It's a Girl Scout Association song.
Oh.
And it's really eerie because I don't know if I've ever sung that song on stream, but it is one of the tenets of my childhood.
Oh, nice.
And it's a little weird when it just... I think it's been clipped. Okay, so I have sung it before. Okay, that's fine. Because it was just sort of like... Huh? You have sung it in War for the Overworld. Okay, that's good. That's fine. So long as it's something that it's... that I have done in the past, it's fine. For it to just turn up because, like, I think it was only the Girl Scouts around my area. I didn't even go to Girl Scouts.
Incredimike says, did we just hit 90 degrees? We've gone perpendicular. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Incredimike and Seabart and Mini Cheese Mouse and everybody else who tipped today, and Astra for helping us get there. Chloe the Great and Powerful, I believe, as well.
Like after last stream, I am completely thanked out. But thank you anyway.
It's time for Thanksgiving. We're going to make sure that Cleo is utterly unprepared to make a good impression by making her too tired to thank people.
I mean, I'm always fairly tired to think about thanking people, so, you know, cool. Be cool. Yay. You're not the worm in my brain. Sang that tune in Girl Gowns Wet Down Your Way as well. Okay, good. Because whenever I sing it to people, they're like, there's a very small fraction of people who go, yeah! And then rest of them people go, what? No, that wasn't in our troop.
Nice.
It's the Thunderation song, NJ. I'm not singing it right now because I'm not het up enough to do so.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, we got another tip rolling in from Canuck 1987 for an even 100. That's one abacus right here. Woo.
Wow.
Who says, this is a bonus tip to help with the wedding. Congrats, by the way. Thank you. That is, I've started sending emails out to places, and yeah, it's not cheap to get married, which I knew that the first time I got married, but boy,
is it not cheap now.
Boy, is it not cheap now either. You know, and I thought, like, going into this, I was like, you know, at the point where I got married the first time, I was like $40-something thousand in educational debt coming out of school, and I was making way less money a month. And so I was like, maybe I'm just remembering wedding stuff being really expensive. Maybe it's that's like just because of where I was in my life. But I'm so much further along now, that won't be a problem this time. And then I'm like, no, this is just really expensive. I'm trying not to cry.
Everything is expensive when it comes to weddings, which is why I'm not really planning on ever having one.
Yeah, but so, yes, thank you, Seabart 1987.
Like,
we're going to rotate that camera.
At most, it's going to be a registry office. At most.
Yeah. 190. Woo.
Woohoo.
Well, I've got 4 siblings, and so them, plus their spouses, plus kids, plus my parents, plus Lauren's parents, plus, like, even just, like, a handful of friends for the wedding party, and their spouses and kids, we're up to 40 or 50 people. Like, before I invite any other, like, aunts, uncles, cousins, like, it's just like, wow.
That's just like, that's a lot of people.
And Credit Mike says, "Are you guys gonna post a gift registry or whatever?" I don't think so, because for a few reasons. But don't hold me to this. This is just where I'm at currently thinking about this. So we'll probably have something like that internally for like friends and family, but not necessarily for the broader public. So that way, because like if there's only a few cheap options on the registry, I'd like the friends and family who are coming to the wedding to be able to say, "Oh, I picked that up for them," and not like have that sniped by other folks in the broader community. The other concern I have is like I depend on y'all to pay rent and health insurance and stuff and electricity. Like all my bills are paid for with tips on the stream. And so if we post the gift registry and y'all are like, "Woo, we bought all these gifts for you." I'd be like, "Awesome, but I also can't afford rent this month because the money you would have spent on like the rent tips went all to the gift registry." And that's going to make me look like a bad spouse if immediately after the wedding it's like, "Hey, guess what we don't have is rent this month." Right? That makes me look like maybe I screwed up, and I would like to not start looking like a screw up until at least like month 2 or 3 into the marriage. If I can possibly.
I'm sure Badger knows you're a screw up already.
Yeah. Badger says, "If it wasn't an international relationship, I'd prefer not to get married either." I don't blame you. I'm sure a lot of people have really good reasons to not want to marry me.
I'm the same. I understand, Badger. Like, I get you.
Yeah.
It's not my cup of tea either. But hey, international couples, what are you gonna do? Can't pay the electric with a toaster.
Yeah.
Unless you have a very generous electricity
Well, and that's
company.
the thing too, is like I don't want to be in a situation where like,
I have to return your toaster.
I don't want to have to sell the gifts to make rent, and I worry that's what would happen. Is like, so.
Yeah.
Yep. Chloe the Great and Powerful says, "I worked at a wedding venue for a while and it's very expensive." Seabart 1987 says, "If I ever get married again, it's getting done at City Hall." Yeah, we're looking at options. We don't know exactly what this. I'm assuming it's going to be very small though, but I would
imagine so.
Thanks, Cleo.
I just thought you would
broke. He's not going to have a nice wedding.
Joe.
Yeah.
I literally just meant because Badger doesn't want a big wedding. That was literally where I was going.
A big wedding. There's differences in terms of scale, and like you can have a 40-person wedding at like a nice venue, or you can have it at the cheapest possible venue, right? Like, the size of the wedding isn't necessarily determine the quality of the venue. Now, obviously, if you have like a 400-person wedding, you need a much bigger, more expensive venue.
That sounds like hell to me. A 400-person wedding, that is.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't have a 400-person wedding, but like realistically, I have 50 cousins, and a lot of them are married and have kids now.
That's too many. That's too many. Arguably, that's too many. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, my dad was the 9th of 10 kids, so like, yeah. But the thing is, like, I don't know, like.
What's happening, dogs? Me and Joe are talking about weddings, and I'm doing a bullet journal, and Joe's drawing pictures. So we're just chilling right now.
Kindlist says your wedding registry for the fans should just be June rent, July rent, August rent.
You know what?
That's not
a terrible idea.
That's not a terrible idea. I would be like, okay, yeah.
You asked me what I needed for my wedding. This is what I need.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm pretty sure that the community would do their best.
Yeah.
Irish Catholic
Well,
ancestry, and my lot tapped out at 32 cousins.
yeah. Well, both my or that's because yeah, all 4 of my grandparents were Catholics. So yeah.
You see, what gets me with this is that like, how are you still speaking to all of those cousins? That's
I'm
what
not
gets me.
speaking. Well, that's the other thing though, is like I don't even necessarily get to see them all very often. But what I'm saying is, if I did open, if we did have, like, if you were like, how would you even have like a more than 100-person wedding, or whatever?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I could get there, like if we didn't keep it like
Even in the
locked
family,
down.
I could get there.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because like cousins, their spouses, and their kids, we could get to 150. You know,
That's
so
too many
plus,
cousins.
and that would be on top of the 40 or 50 that's on the like short guest list. So that's 200 already, and then it's like, if I started inviting people where it's like, oh yeah, I went to college with this person, and we hang out once or twice a year, like, then that list gets really long real quick.
Too many cousins. Too many. Nope.
Two on my shoe.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Yeah, I don't eat enough avocados to
I have.
pay for this by not eating avocados. QVK.
I have 9 cousins, I think. 9.
Yeah. QV Kitsune says, I don't think I've ever been to a wedding with less than 200 people. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is big. Some people just have big families, and that's the way it is, you know? Like,
I come from a very relatively small family that is not that close.
yeah.
And they keep... on my mum's side, it's just sort of like, let's have family reunions. I'm like, look, if I don't speak to you on the regular, there is a more than 90% chance I don't want to speak to you at all. You know?
Oh, I like my family. I don't know. Maybe this is one of those things. Like, I get that a lot of people just have a lot of people in their family that suck, but I'm relatively fortunate that the people in my family tend to be interesting and entertaining, even if I don't agree with them on everything.
I have one cousin that I like actively like. You know, and it's just sort of like,
that's
no,
way
2
less
cousins
than
that I
that.
actively like. Everyone else
Okay, that's
is
twice as many. I like that.
Yeah, is everyone else is either a massive drunk, has very questionable behavior due to untreated mental illness, and it makes it very difficult to form family ties with, or they're just not nice.
Yeah, when people aren't nice, that's a challenge.
Yeah, and like I try very hard to be nice to people, but it's just sort of like, I don't want to. So yeah, I would just rather not and just hang out on my own. I'm okay with that. I do that like 90% of the time anyway.
Yeah. Incredimike says, I went to a Sikh wedding once. It was awesome. The whole community shows up for the wedding, and they feed you before and after the service. It was 300 to 400 people. Yeah, wow.
I've been to Sikh weddings like that before. That's fine, because that's nothing to do with my family.
I don't want other people's families having 100% weddings.
No,
Cleo
like,
wants to have her own family.
I like some members of my family. I just... Yeah. But the good thing is it's me and my sister who are both in the kind of I could do without this sort of category. So, you know, at least I've got backup when it's just like, no, leave me alone. She will come and rescue me. gigantic family all over Europe. Remember that all the weddings I've gone to, there are a couple of relatives that spoke all the languages, so we were the interpreters. That sounds like a not fun moment.
People love interpreting.
I don't think that's the case. I think they just have to.
Yay. People love doing what they have to.
Yeah, no.
We do what we must because we can, Cleo.
We do what we must because other people will force it on us.
Yay.
That's what the must is. I have one cousin that's awesome and the rest are all meh. I mean, I feel that. Like, there's one cousin that, like, is the closest to us in age that I just really get on with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think it helped that they I was the first person in the family that they came out to on my side, so you know that helps. I've lost a rubber. No. Well, that pencil is no longer going to work. It's okay. My cat will probably eat it, except the ones who are dead. People in my family are actually interpreters, so we just chat in ASL. That's pretty cool.
There you go.
Pretty cool. My cousins are all 6+ years old. Like I was the baby of the family.
Mm-hmm.
And my closest cousin was like 10 when I was born. So, you know.
Oh, I'm an uncle again. My
yay!
brother Peter and his wife Juliana had another baby.
Oh, sweet.
I'm very excited. I'm hoping to get to meet the new baby this weekend for Thanksgiving.
This is broken. Oh, I do believe this pencil is also broken. Hey, maybe I can take the rubber out of this one and put it in the other one. Science!
Once twice, 3 times an uncle. Thrunkle, says Badger Spitter.
You're a thrunkle. I am an aunt only once, because I've only got the one sister.
The one.
And she just went.
Wait,
no more. Which I understand because I'm also no more. I'm also there.
Mm-hmm. Doing a quick sketch at the SLS. I'm realizing this is probably small.
Darth Wolf. Yeah, probably.
There's already a my dad is already Joseph Benedict Hills, so I'm Joseph Benedict Hills Jr. So, if there was another Joseph Benedict Hills, it would be the third.
Wait, Benedict.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure you know that.
I did not know that in my brain.
I feel like you've called me Joseph Benedict Hills like
I have never called you Joseph Benedict Hills.
Maybe you called me Josepher Hills.
I do call you Joseph Hills a lot because I think it's funny.
Yeah.
It's like I call Jimmy Jimothy. So, you know, if you got to get a long, stupid name. But I didn't know you were actually a Benedict.
Yeah.
Because that is the name that I used to use when I was writing for somebody who was really pompous. So
thank you.
So that's why it threw me, because my brain just went, wait, not the pompous name, but yes, the pompous name.
It means blessed. What? It does.
I believe you. My name means bitterness, so...
Bitterness!
Right. What is bullet journaling? It is a self-made planner sort of thing, that you put things in that you will need and nobody else will. So, for example, my YouTube-y stuff gets put in, but other people might not do that because they not do the YouTube-y things. The fools. Everybody should do YouTubey things.
I don't know. I feel like some people need to like work at water treatment plants. Like,
that sounds like propaganda for somebody who doesn't want to work at a water treatment plant. Somebody has to do the dirty jobs. Why can't that be you? I'm too important.
okay, wait. Okay, so I thought you were like talking about propaganda promoting like, this is Steve. He doesn't want to work at a water treatment plant. Steve is the best. Steve for supreme ruler. Okay. I don't know where you're going with this, my friend.
I wasn't really going anywhere with this.
Yeah. Incredimike says Benedict is a unique middle name. No, it's not. It's also my dad's name, but you're close. It's my dad's middle name too, so it by definition is not unique.
It's
but
the
no,
name
there's
that
actually
keeps on giving.
Saint Joseph Benedict. I don't.
Who's
know
not you?
anything.
I would like to point out
He's
to
not
everybody.
me. He's Stephen King's son, actually. No.
We're fine. Ooh, white tape.
Might actually be Benedict Joseph Lebrun. I don't speak French.
I could use the white tape on this, but then I think the book is white. Why would I bother?
He's the patron saint of unmarried men, rejects, mental illness, mentally ill people, insanity, beggars, hobos, and the homeless.
Sounds like a stand-up guy.
Yay. Those folks all need help.
They do.
He also wandered around or Europe for a while, visiting a bunch of shrines. So that seems fun.
Hey, how'd you become a saint? I just visited a load of shrines.
Yeah, I helped out some homeless guys and went to a bunch of shrines.
I mean, there are worse ways of becoming a saint. How do you become a saint? Oh, I just got shot a bunch of times in a massacre. Okay.
Yeah.
You've always wanted a junior.
Dragonfire 02.
What does that mean, you've always wanted a junior?
I think that means they want a kid with the same name as them, but they would be the second. So like, so this person's named Dragonfire 01. So Dragonfire 02 would be Dragonfire's junior.
Huh.
Right? That makes sense to me.
I mean, it makes sense, but I'm just like, why? Well, like, give the kid their own name. Is my brain what my brain says to that? I would hate to have my mum's name. Might just be me.
Is it? I'm guessing for OPSEC reasons you might not want to say what your mom's first name is.
I'd rather not.
Okay, no,
because that's part of my name as well.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that. That now that you've said that, that's like, don't. Yeah, definitely.
Fortunately, I didn't get all of it. So I just have many names.
Mm-hmm.
Which is true. I have 4 names in total. That's arguably too many.
Incredimike says some people just aren't good at naming things. We have a cat named Gray Cat. Nice.
That's pretty cute. Find it incredibly weird to name your kids after yourself. I don't think it's weird per se. I just think I worry about children that don't live up to what their parents expect of them. Because I've seen a lot of that happen. And when you have a name, it's a lot harder.
Yeah. So the new baby has my grandmother's name. Helen Marie, which is pretty good.
I think that one's all right, actually. Naming it after other people is fine,
Mhm.
because that's an honouring thing. But I think if you just give them your name again, hey, imagine my name, but twice, doesn't work for me.
I was gonna say it's funny because I've actually got a brother with the middle name of Joseph too, because he was born on St. Joseph's Day, and
Jesus.
my mom and my dad was like, "What if we just name this one Joe too?" And I was like, "No," and so it's like, well, one of my grandparents is named Charles Joseph, and my mom was like, "Huh, there's a Charles Joseph." Like each of their moms had a different dad with the same first and middle name. And so they were like, "Oh, hey, we'll name the baby Charles Joseph and then tell both of our moms it's after their dads." So they got to double dip on that. But yeah, he just goes by CJ.
Yeah, no, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I have 3 cousins named variations of Mary and their sisters.
Badger
That's
says, "I would have a cat called Badger." And also says that there are 5 Donnas in my extended family, so it's hard to know who's talking about too. I'm assuming Donna is short for Madonna, so that's also the same thing as Mary. Like it's in the same way that like Diego is James, I think.
Oh, I hadn't even considered that.
You could name your kid Carmen Sandiego if you really wanted to, or Carmen St. James. Honestly, naming a kid Carmen St. James is kind of a baller move, I
It's
think.
kind of
Diego is not James, says Mahi Zero. Well, that makes it even a stronger. What is Diego? Somebody translate Diego for me. I'm pretty sure Diego is a biblical name. I thought it was one of the saints. I thought it was Saint James.
I mean, I know of San Diego, but
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it makes sense.
I've googled San Diego Saints. Apparently, that's the name of a youth hockey club. No, San Diego Saint. Okay.
My name is Carmen St. James. You killed my father. Prepare to die. My name is very Christian. I ended up being like I think. I mean, I think that's the way of the world at the moment. It's becoming less religious as time goes on. So I don't think that's a you thing. I think that's just an everyone thing.
Apparently, the Latin equivalent of Diego is Didacus. And there's a bunch of arguments about Saint Diego being called Saint Didacus. Diego de San Nicolas del Puerto.
I know a guy named Max. His second name starts with an A, and his third name starts with an X. Ooh, his parents really did him dirty on that one, didn't they? I just want to go by my initials. Also Max. You're not getting out of this one, kid.
Yeah. Rokon Shima says, "Where's that photo from? Space? It's a nebula called L1527
Where's
from
that photo
JWST.
From? Space?
Oh, it's down under the bridge. I saw one of these and I was like, oh, that'd be cool to draw later. Let me take a quick picture.
I shouldn't find that as funny as I do, but that's tickled me. It's max to the max. It's the maximum amount of max you could possibly max.
Instead of naming your kid Maximus, name them just Maximus Decimus Meridius. Just go all in.
Yeah. You could do that. And I'm sure somebody has.
Diego can be... Okay. So...
A close relative married into a family named Power. They absolutely refused to name their first kid any of my suggestions, which is Max, Flower, Green, Turbo, or Over.
Turbo is a great name for a puppy. But even, like, when that dog gets older, it's not a great name anymore. So, when it comes to kids, Turbo is a good nickname for your toddler, but, like, I don't think... I guess they could just go by Bo later.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Bo knows baseball, Bo knows basketball, Bo knows football. Yeah, that could work. That's a real name. Okay, never mind. I take it back. You can name your kid Turbo. No, I'm not gonna give you permission, but I'm not gonna tell you not to either. Turbo is short for turbine. Oh, this is my kid, Turbine.
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 You got to say it with an Italian accent, even though it's not Italian.
Yeah.
It's the law that I just made up. Ah, dear. Thanks for reminding me I need to email Santa for he's come to work to visit the residents. You're welcome. I'm assuming he's got to bring presents with him. It's a bit early. His job doesn't really start until the 25th. Are you paying him overtime?
Paying who overtime?
Santa.
Oh.
They're calling him into work, so it's not on the 25th, I assume. Oh, just to get the list. You expect him to get through all the list of children who are naughty and nice this whole time? Surely that doesn't get finalized until December 5th.
Oh, Cleo, did you see on Tumblr?
No.
Okay, so somebody on the Hermitcraft subreddit posted a thing saying, I want to do some Hermitcraft Christmas songs, but I don't know what to write. Can someone give me ideas? And I gave them a list. And then I was like, nobody's going to see this because this is like a 15-hour-old Reddit post.
Mm-hmm.
So I posted the same list to Tumblr, where I've got 1,038 notes on it now, which I don't know if those are good or bad notes. Like, Joe, stop making lists. But, okay.
Joe, don't you have anything better to be doing?
Yeah. So, the thing is, though, this didn't take me very long. This is like 5 minutes. Somebody's like, Christmas Hermitcraft songs. I'm like, okay, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. So, Good King Ren the Dog. Wells Night Before Christmas. I saw XB dissing Santa Claus. Corralice Navidad.
That's pretty good. That one's pretty good.
Okay. You're agreeing one, Mr. Grinch. Let Etho.
Okay.
I'll be 00 for Christmas. Cleo, Holy Night. And XB, It's Cold Outside.
What did Santa do to XB? Oh, Joe.
Kindle says notes on Tumblr are always bad. Oh, they're like studio notes. Good to know. Okay. So, yeah. So I got 1,038 studio notes on Tumblr, apparently.
I don't think that's true, but sure. Go off, I guess.
A lot of people are saying, let Etho do what? So I think the way that song would be structured would be, like, about people trying to, like, do redstone or accomplish things. And then it's just like, I can't do it. Let Etho. Let Etho.
Oh, no! No, we're not doing that today. That one gets refunded. I'm on the call with with Joe.
That's a me.
That is you. I'll refund that when I get a moment. Actually, I can probably do it now for thinking about it.
Why am I posting? I'm posting the wrong link. I was trying to post the Tumblr link, and I'm just bad at Tumblr, apparently, or copying and pasting links. So let me share that.
Yeah, that sounds
Oh no,
right.
I'm up to 1,044 notes. I got 6 more notes.
That's terrible.
Izuru Kamakura says, "Can't believe Jingle Wells isn't one." Oh, I don't like the Jingler.
Okay, I have refunded those points. I appreciate it.
Okay. Kingu says Reddit link would be cool too, but I don't want to dig for the Reddit link. I found you the Tumblr link. You get what you get, and you don't get upset. Okay.
I mean, I don't feel like that's true.
But it's a pleasant fiction.
Yeah. It's like my dad was always, you get what you're given. It was like, no, I understand, but dock the horse.
I am visibly upset right now. Why are you lying to me on top of also not giving me more?
Yeah, look at the soul staring Cleo puppet. I am too tired to do like Cleo right now. You might get it this evening after I've taken a nap. It's already fucking sorry.
Cleo.
It's already dark outside. You gave Joe's post more notes. It's fair.
No, not more notes.
No, not more attention. Joe hates that.
I do terrible when I'm attended. Just ask anybody in a parking lot. I think those are called attendants. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know, Joseph. I don't know. You want cute things. Give me cutes. It's not cooking.
Yeah, somebody suggested for Corrales Navidad that the English part of the refrain could be, I wanna wish you a swammy Christmas. It's just like,
it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
That scans. I love it. From the bottom of my eyes. Welcome, Guire. Thank you for the raid.
Oi! That's great. That's... Yeah. When I threw away some washi tape, apparently I threw it in my drink.
Oh no!
It's only washi tape. I'm not going to completely throw away the drink, but yeah, no, it's out of there now at least.
You got the non-toxic adhesive, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You're like, this is going straight in my mouth.
I mean, I am a special person, and I like to suffer.
Yay. Okay.
I got washi-eed.
I like to wash it.
I did not swallow it. I will hasten to add.
Oh boy.
Got caught in my teeth.
Oh, did that thing with us saying lore end up in your episode? Because that's going in my next one.
Yes, it did.
Because I was looking at that clip and I'm like, this is going to be in everybody's episode. Sometimes when something's going to be in everybody's episode, I'm like, I just... People aren't going to want to watch this one more time. But I was watching that
No, they absolutely will. That was
like,
hilarious.
oh, everybody's going to be so hyped when this part starts. They're going to be like, oh my god, I've seen this 12 times and I love it every time. Never stop.
Yeah, I'm planning on making that a short eventually.
Yeah.
It's on the list of things to do.
Yeah, it was in Suma's video as well. I'm like, it was in my stream. It was in Impulse's stream. It's, yeah.
I was at the point where it was just sort of like, I wasn't intending to record with you two, but when it got to like a certain part of just people being silly, I thought, you know what, I'll hit record. And then that started, and I'm like, my instincts are great.
Spot on.
Spot on, mate. In it, blood.
I don't know.
That's appropriate. Yeah, you're good.
For Christmas, you can release an episode as 12 shorts. I don't think I want to do that.
No. I don't think I want to release anything on Christmas.
I mean, I might anyway. Oh, Pixelverse trying to negotiate the remains of the road in his VOD was fun to watch. Oh, that's fun. I'll have to check that out.
Like, my favorite part was like things that were said to me that I don't think I included in the video was that Scott goes, "It's along here, along the copper aging bridge," and I'm like, "Yeah, we'll clean that up." And then Joey goes, "What are we doing? What are we using to this? Why is there so much copper everywhere?" And I'm just like, "No, we'll clean it up." Because it's just sort of like, no, now I have guilt. Okay, I didn't even do it.
If you give the hermits a large flat area on a long enough timeline, it will be covered with copper.
Covered in copper eventually, yeah. Long flat surfaces are what we live for, darling. Do not quote me on that. Okay. That's everyone else, not just Joe. When you were trying to tell Ollie to put a river in, and Ollie goes, "Ollie, are you a bard?" That's just one way to offend someone just instantly. Are you this very obvious thing that you obviously are?
Yeah. Is it funny if we make them like a nice thank you card using like a Minecraft map, and then it's just like blatantly just under, it's like 2 chunks over from Stratos? Like, Jewel just looks down and it's like...
Things that are too much. Yeah. If you give some hermits a server, the TPS will go down eventually. I think we've been very restrained. And the only reason why there is lag is because someone decides that they're going to use shaders all the blooming time.
Wait, what do you mean?
Joey uses shaders. And then I looked at my video compared to... my video was just like, oh, it's a little bit laggy. And then his video was lag and more lag.
Was this when
it came over to Hermitopia.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I need to build my thing on the actual building.
Oh yeah.
Because I designed stuff around the paper farm, and I need to build that. Because otherwise, I guess it doesn't really matter. Who's going to yell at me?
Do you want me to yell at you?
I'd rather you didn't. I don't do well with pressure.
Okay. I was going to do my Artie, the strongest man in the world voice, but okay. Do you want me to yell at somebody else? Is there somebody in your chat that you think would benefit from being yelled at?
Red. Arterial Red. Please yell at Arterial Red.
Now let me step back from the mic.
Okay.
Arterial Red! Why have you disappointed the fantastic, the incredible, the impressive Zombie Cleo? Arterial Red! I've arterial seen in writing that you are a disappointment! Stop! Cease and desist disappointing the beneficent the fantabulous Zombie Cleo immediately.
I feel a lot better. I see why
So
people
do
yell at
I.
people now.
I appreciate you, Joe. Just want you to
They
know.
always say yelling doesn't help, but like, I don't know.
Is Red even not here? Red's not here. Someone clip that for Red, please. Post it in the Discord. The best part is Red won't hold it against me at all. So we're good.
I wasn't in frame apparently when I was doing the flexing.
Oh no.
So to get the vibrato, I call it the strongman vibrato. You gotta like be flexing so hard that your body vibrates at certain points. Yeah. Also, your microphone clearly just rotated away from you. Or- Oh, okay. Boy Doggo says, I just got back and see a yelling elbow. What did I miss?
Okay, microphone's better.
You know what? I should do like a motivation stream where it's like start your week off right. You tip $5 and I'll yell at you like, I know you had a rough weekend because those kids can be a real pain, but you gotta get out there and get them to school. You pack those lunches.
Yeah, no, actually, yeah, I can see people paying to be yelled at.
Yeah.
Can hear Joe, but not Cleo. You should be able to hear me now.
Yeah. The yelbow, says Vinshoken.
Can you hear me
what
now?
I can do is I can get a Sharpie and I can draw a face on my elbow and hold it up to the webcam while I do it.
Hear me now?
Drill Sergeant of Positivity. I can hear you, Cleo.
You can hear me. Okay, sounds good now. Okay.
Can you hear what I hear?
Yes.
Badger Spanish says, wait, isn't that actually already your $500 tier on Patreon? It is. There's a
Oh,
tier on
Jesus.
Patreon. There's a tier on Patreon where I'm like, once a month, I'll make an encouraging video for you, and it's like $250 or $300 or whatever. But I won't say anything mean. But on the $500 tier, if your kid won't pick up their clothes, you can pay me $500 a month, and every month I'll record a video where I'm like, Tommy, what the heck? This floor is a fire hazard. You're letting your mom down. You're letting your dad down. If there's a fire, your little brother is going to trip, and it's just a nightmare. You can't leave this stuff on the floor. It's irresponsible. So
Hey.
You're right. I actually do offer this as a service, just nobody's paying $500 for it. So
Yeah, that does seem like a lot
yeah.
for being yelled at. I mean, some people like being yelled at.
Yeah.
I do not.
Oh yeah, I forgot Tommy Boy's name is Tommy. I had a cousin named Tommy. I still do. So I was imagining my cousin Tommy leaving the clothes on the floor and getting yelled at. But not our community liaison Tommy.
So, chat, would you like to know what I've done?
What have you done?
I have put the
God,
wrong
what have you
calendar.
done?
I've put the wrong calendar in that I've spent this time decorating.
Wait. So those days don't match up with.
No.
What month is that? Is that November? Or...
I don't know. I just scrolled down. Oh, it's January. Okay, January starts on the Sunday.
Can you just Boy, let me pull up a December calendar and see.
It's really bad, Joe.
What your options are, how close this is.
It's really bad, Joe.
I mean, just add 2 boxes before. Add a 1 and a. Okay, so add 2 boxes at the top before the far right box.
It's all right. I'm moving the stickers. I can fix this.
You can fix this. You just add 2 boxes at the top. And it's fine.
I've got to move the
This is
stickery bits.
salvageable.
It's fine. I can do this. I can. Hang on. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Or I guess since your weeks start, and maybe you need to add 3 boxes because your weeks start on Monday in England.
They do. Tipex mouse. Yeah, Tipex mouse working. Can Tipex mouse this?
What is that? Is that some sort of whiteout?
Yeah, it's the official version of Whiteout over here. It's the name
Official.
brand.
Oh. Whiteout is the name brand here. So, yeah, I guess you can read into that what you will. Okay, so I'm going to crop this image down to here.
It's okay. No one's gonna know. No one's gonna know.
And then I'm going to change the image size to match the grid on the paper. So this is 26 grid things long, so...
Hello, kitty. Meow, 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 meow. Not the time. I'm pinging off eyes everywhere.
So height... Change the height to 2600 pixels, and then every 100 pixels will be...
No
one
one's
grid
gonna know.
square.
No one's gonna know. How would they know?
No, they will never figure it out, Cleo.
Kitty, you're not coming up here right now. I mean, you are, but you're not coming near me.
Am cat.
I don't care. Kitty, go away. No. No.
Every kitty was table climbing. La da 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 da. Cleo just started whining.
I just need to move the
Da, 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 da,
knife.
da.
No, you don't come near the knife.
The grid's misaligned and da 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 da.
Can I help you? Stop chasing the hand with the knife. Can we see the cat?
Yes, it's right there.
Yeah, actually, look. That's the cat.
The visible feline. Oh boy.
Right, you go down now. She just got back up on the chair next to me. Go away!
Don't.
This is fine. This is fine. There we go. No one's going to know. It's fine. No one's going to look that closely.
Mm-hmm.
Tipex mouse. Tipex mouse. I'll just do the number on the other side. It's fine. You just went to my computer screen. My cats don't recognise that. Sometimes you just got to take the hint that it's cuddle time. No. That's not how this works. I mean, it arguably always is, but you know.
Oh wow, I was gonna say, we're probably coming up on the 2-hour mark soon. We're actually at the 2:15 mark, so if your cat does need attention,
What you're saying is it's probably time, Joe.
well, I mean, I'm just starting this new part of this thing, but like also, I did get like 5 hours of sleep last night.
Yeah, you need to go. Let me just get the numbers down so I can...
Yeah. I'm not trying to rush you. I'm just saying, like, when we get to a natural stopping point, it probably wouldn't be.
Well, finishing this page is probably a good idea.
Yeah. Because I was gonna start working on this Artemis SLS Orion rocket thing here, and like, I'm like looking at I've got it where I can measure it for my grid paper or whatever. I've got the reference photo, I've got the grid paper, and I'm like making the measurements, and I'm like, how much is a third of the box on the grid? Like,
Oh,
where's the 1/3 mark between these dots?
Christmas is on a Sunday.
Yep. And so the good news there is then you get Monday off too
Oh,
for a bank holiday, right?
I mean, technically, I suppose. I don't think anyone ever pays attention to that. At least not since I was a kid.
Not since you go to banks or whatever.
I mean,
Uh,
I don't know. I had a bank account when I was 12, so.
Tommy Boy just rolled up on YouTube, says, "Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I had to pick up my clothes off the floor. It was a serious fire hazard." Hi, Tommy. Glad you made it. Tommy says, "I only did it so my parents wouldn't be disappointed in me." What, burning in a fire isn't enough of a concern? Like, you gotta...
You got to not disappoint your parents whilst you do it. Like, Tipex mouse, everybody. Get a Tipex mouse. It is the best thing. And it's quite cute. This is a non-brand Tipex mouse, though. It's a non-Tipex mouse. Okay, well, I'm finished because after that fiasco...
Yeah.
Whew.
Woo. Okay, well, let's go ahead and say goodbye to each other, and then we'll exit the call
John.
and say goodbye to our streams. Bye, Cleo. I'm glad we got to hang out today.
Yeah. So am I. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, so I'm
Gonna hang up. Thank you for coming about and being good people. I know it's really important. Go be good people at my other half. Go be nice. He needs nice. Unless you're Red, and then, you know, just be yourself. You'll be fine. I'll see you lot next time. You're welcome, Red.